Eyewitness News.
All right. Hey, welcome back. Fresno Unified recently recognized by Governor Gavin Newsom for efforts to provide more mental health resources for students. And in recent years, mental health has been on the decline for young people. So we wanted to bring the district in to talk about mental health as students head back to class. And joining us now live this morning is Alicia Stoutemire, a certified school social work specialist. Alicia, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Of course, and just for student mental health, it's been in focus. We've been talking about it now for weeks, and it's a busy time with kids heading back to class, many changes and anxieties. How can students help ease some of that mental stress as they start the new school year?
Yeah, I would definitely encourage several things. One of them being, creating a routine for yourself. A lot of times with summer, we get off of our routine, which is natural. And so really starting to, create that bedtime schedule, preparing for things the night before, things that just can alleviate that stress that comes when we're getting ready every single morning, right?
I love that.
I would also encourage students to work on having a more positive or neutral mindset. A lot of times, young people, they wake up, they're already thinking about how their day's gonna go, which typically comes with a lot of worry. And so when we're able just to be more positive and neutral with our mindset, it's very helpful. I would also encourage students just to find ways to do enjoyable things for themselves and be intentional about it. A lot of times we just kind of go throughout our day. So even if it's just about 20 minutes a day, setting aside, being very intentional about something that's relaxing for you to ease that stress. And lastly, finding someone that they can trust and connect with to share their worries and stressors with. A lot of times young people keep those things in. And so finding someone that they can connect with, whether that be a friend or an adult on campus, to really, let some of those stressors go.
Those are great tips, step-by-step way just to increase a better, healthier mindset for ourselves. Some stresses and anxieties, especially with something new, a big change, are some normal?
Definitely. I would say anytime we're starting a new school year, the worry of, meeting new people, getting acquainted with new teachers, things like that. So very normal. What I would say is when we need to start being concerned is when it's starting to affect our everyday functioning. And you'll definitely notice when that's taking a turn.
Okay, so when things you can't do the normal things you love maybe, or you can't do the stuff you're good at, and it's just coming to you a little bit more, it's tougher to do those things. Signs for students, what about on the flip side, signs for parents? Maybe things they should be more in tune with their child that just shows something is maybe not going so right with their mental health.
Yeah, so for parents, really just being observant of behavior changes. So maybe you notice your student is becoming more irritable, more angry, or even starting to isolate themselves, maybe not sharing things as often with you. If you notice any changes in their eating or sleeping patterns, whether it be they're eating too much or not eating enough, sleeping too much or not sleeping enough. If you notice them making negative comments about themselves or even their circumstances, a lot of times you might hear like, well, what's the point in being here anymore? So being very mindful when they make those statements. We want to follow up with them about those things. If your student is complaining of a lot of stomach aches or headaches or even chest pains, we know that's very common when we're experiencing a lot of anxiety. So making sure that we're, being intentional and mindful of those things. Some things I would say even for students, very similar. If they're noticing that there's a change in their behaviors or moods, or if they find it hard to control their thoughts, or they find themselves overthinking of a lot of things.
Okay, those are very specific signs to watch for, to know what is normal, what is not when it comes to the new school year. Alicia Stoutemire, Fresno Unified. Alicia, thank you so much for taking the time to share those helpful tips for kiddos and parents as we head into this new school year.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
All right, take care. Have a wonderful morning with some positive thinking this morning. We love it. 6:27 now, and hey, stick with us. We'll be right back after the break.